We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Robbie Ray is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
First pitch on its way. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
The pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Brendan Rodgers has in store. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry it through this month as well.
David Dahl to the plate now as he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Marte's after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Too high. Ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard down the line. Oh, look at the dive. What an outstanding play to end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Jeff Hoffman gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, You have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Digging in, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. And 2-2. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping in, Nick Ahmed. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming, here it is. This year against right-handed pitching, Ahmed brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Don't want to forget about him. Marte on at first, nobody out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. For the current campaign, Ahmed comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Ketel Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298, 24 home runs, and 75 RBIs. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the double steal is on here. 0-1 the count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Marte rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Eduardo Escobar comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Ketel Marte is doing. He had an on-base percentage of over .450 last month. There are a lot of things you can look at in this game, but that's one thing that just stands out. If you're getting on base that much, you're not making a lot of outs.
Into the box now, Christian Walker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 28 on the season, and the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Stephen Vogt. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
That's wide, 2-0. Four runs here in this half inning. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 4-0 Arizona. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Sam Hilliard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
1 and 2.
One out, nobody on. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he gets ahead 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And another foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 4-0. At the plate, Josh Rojas. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Rojas is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Arenado has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
At the plate now, Robbie Ray. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Brendan Rodgers bats next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Dom Nunez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
1 out, nobody on. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Jeff Hoffman. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Rojas ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a curveball high, 1-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
To the plate now, Ketel Marte. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit down the line at first. He'll go to the bag for 1, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Great diving stop down there at first to get the out. If that ball gets to the outfield, the whole complexion of this inning drastically changes.
Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Dahl's in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Walker.
In now, Christian Walker, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. And boy, anybody, anytime is right, as Arizona's got extra bases again. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now batting, Stephen Vogt. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set and the pitch.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On now to the top of inning number 4. Arizona's on top, 5-0. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, David Dahl.
So digging in now, David Dahl. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted down the line in left, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in now, Josh Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 the count. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Hilliard is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robbie Ray.
Digging in, Robbie Ray. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 0-1 on its way. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Ready now, Nick Ahmed has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Hard hit ball to second. Owings has it. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The first baseman.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Daniel Murphy.
First pitch on its way. Daniel Murphy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. Marte is there, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Settling in now, Sam Hilliard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball well outside.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte.
The center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he takes a called strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio.
Now
Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, David Peralta. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In there, and it's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in, Christian Walker. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball that time.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
Well, obviously not fighting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brendan Rodgers. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A windup and a 0-1.
Nope.
Rodgers, a 22-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Into center field, line drive base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Dom Nunez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he had him set up perfectly there, as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Raimel Tapia will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Raimel Tapia.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The average coming in at 266. 1 home run and 21 driven in. The 1-0 home.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A 1-1. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
No hits to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, David Dahl.
Standing in, David Dahl. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Pause and the 0-2. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. Rojas has a play and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Philip Deal enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 64, Philip Deal.
Now at the plate, Josh Rojas. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Josh Rojas.
Here comes the first pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Rogers ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Robbie Ray, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
Now batting.
So two away for the D-backs here in the sixth. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hilliard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Another 0-2 coming. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Daniel Murphy stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. High and deep to right. Marte going back to the track, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So now to the plate, Sam Hilliard. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And right into the shift. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Over.
Into the box now, Chris Owings. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the stretch, Brendan Rodgers comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Left side, scooped up to second for one. Relay to first in time and just tired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Not shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. No balls and 1 strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2.
That's outside.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
One gone now in the Arizona seventh. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Carlos Estevez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Carlos Estevez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0.
2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Here now the 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. On the ground to the right side. Murphy with a dive. Got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Yohan Lopez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Leading off the inning, Dom Nunez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Marte has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one. There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Tony Walters will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Walter.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. The 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail 5-2. James Pazos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, James Pazos.
So stepping in, Stephen Vogt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The catcher, Stephen.
Pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Pazos is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Josh Rojas stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. On the ground to the left side. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 50.
Domingo Leyba will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Domingo Leyba.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Hey! 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Pitch on the way. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and it remains 5-2. Archie Bradley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Archie Bradley.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, David Dahl.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Full count, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Slow little grounder left side. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
At the plate now, Sam Hilliard, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Last strike now for Colorado. Colorado, good night.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
5-2 the final score tonight. The D-backs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robbie Ray pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Archie Bradley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 37th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the National League West, Christian Walker smacked a home run and drove in 3, leading the D-backs over the Rockies 5-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. Zach Wheeler grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, helping the Phillies take care of the Giants 4-1. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. Austin Voth got the W and now has 5 this year, helping the Nationals get a victory against Oakland 2-1. The Cardinals got 11 hits overall as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-4. The Rays got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-3. The Minnesota Twins combined for over a mind-boggling 20 hits as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 13-5. The White Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Angels 7-2. The Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they dethroned the Royals 8-0. The Astros racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 9-5. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.